sure if you can see the example of that, but basically I'm shooting in the left pocket to the right pocket. I'm using the orange spot in the center. I'm just trying to use the next ball as the cue ball and trying to leave that residual cue ball as nearest to the orange spot as possible, and basically taking the next cue ball behind the line as though somebody had scratched in one pocket and you're having to shoot a ball that's in the middle of the table with ball in hand behind the line. So this is basically the only drill that I shoot because this is really, in my estimation, besides the spot shot, is the most important shot for a one-pocket player, is to just be able to know, like, with a 95+% probability that if you get ball in hand with this shot that's in the middle of the table, that you're going to be able to make it and totally disregard any balls that are still by your opponent. So this is kind of like a Jasmine Ocean thing where basically she just shot the same shot over and over to the same pocket in a similar fashion. But what I don't like about that is that you become lazy and be a table hugger and not go through the full process of having to get up off the ball and recite from left to right. Then you might get used to only shooting one shot, even though it's straight to the left or to the right. So this way you know that historically, like I shoot the shot 500 times a day, somewhere between 250 and 500 times a day. Basically, I'm shooting 15 one direction, then 15 the other direction, and I just keep doing that until I can shoot them all without missing in both directions, to the left and to the right, kind of varies. This is the first time I ever did this. Is I used the 2-ball as the cue ball for the 1-ball, and the 3-ball for the cue ball for the 2-ball. That way I knew where I was at in the process. Another good thing about this is that there's an increasing amount of pressure and tension as you get closer to the 15 balls. If your goal is to make all 15 without missing, then just like in straight pool, when you get closer to your high run, this is also like an increasing amount of pressure as you get towards the 15. And lastly, what I didn't talk about on that other section was basically tempo, rhythm, and pace. Right? So tempo is like a metronome, and I think I did text you about this. Tempo is like a metronome where it's a count. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's whether or not it's air strokes or air feathers prior to getting down or while you're getting down. So if I'm standing here looking at the shot, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, totally still. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So everything is in threes. If I was to take full strokes, it would be 1, 2, 3. So I'm never taking 4, I'm never taking 2, I'm never taking 1 if I can avoid it. And after you do that for a couple of months, 6 months, a year, then that consistent tempo of 1, 2, 3 really trains your brain, trains your autonomic nervous system of when the event is going to occur. So it gives you a sense of calm before the storm. So okay, so that's tempo. Rhythm is, of course, that's going to be the fluidity of it, right? So the rhythm is going to be the same. If it's going to be slow, controlled back strokes, 1, 2, 3, and then the pace, which I think is equally as important. Pace I consider to be the accelerating delivery of the cue stick. So one way to recognize it or describe it, right, is everybody knows that if you're working out, that you want to do it as safe as possible, and you want to have slow deceleration. But there's also the idea of having a fast acceleration through the working part of the movement. Right? So it would be like this if you were doing bench press. You have full range of motion. It's like slow, 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 stretch, stop. And where injury happens is when you try and have like accelerate powerfully through. What you want to do is, this is okay, slow, slow, slow. Same thing with your back stroke, slow, 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 stop. But instead of here, right, that would be the accelerating thing. It looks like this, it goes. So it's and Shane does this better than everybody, and this is the reason that he's so consistent. Right? So. His acceleration is from an audible tone. It's not going to be. It's going to be like that. That's how you want your stroke to feel. You can probably even make that noise when you're shooting. And I'm not sure if it comes through the video camera. If you could rewind what I just did